there, Aquarius. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I am Holy Tarot. I'm here to bring Aquarius, Sun and Moon. That's what I resonate. That's what I resonate with. So if this is not your, if this is your Sun, check out your Moon. We'll start with June, just 3 cards real quick. And then I'd like to go deeper into July's energy. I think June for most people, I'm just going to point this up a little bit for now. I think June's energy was about getting your ducks in a row, kind of going within, figuring out the things you need, being a bit self-involved for the best reasons, so you can figure out what your next steps are. Okay, so we pull 3 cards and then I will show you them after I am done. This is Aquarius energy for June, please. So how are we going to close June out? How has it been for you guys? It's raining so hard here right now, and the room just got like really dark. Okay. All right, so far you got the eagle energy. Okay, so Aquarius for June, please. So let's talk about a little bit about July. July is like one pivotal month coming. It really is. It's like 2 eclipses in the same month, which is incredible just in itself. It's a solar eclipse at the beginning of the month and a lunar eclipse at the end, in the middle actually of the month. Gemini, June, please. Gemini, June, and love. Advice for Gemini. I think you guys could probably hear the rain hitting the ceiling. Okay. So, Gemini, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I meant Aquarius. This is Aquarius energy and I'm tapped into you, so don't worry about it. Okay, didn't mean Gemini. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. Okay, so you guys might have met someone recently. Someone, if you haven't, someone's coming towards the end of June. Getting to know each other and new love. I just wanted 1 card and the 2 really wanted to come out together. So I think it's trying to tell you that if you meet somebody new towards June and you have a spark with them, really give them a chance, okay? Like getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So don't judge someone by just a first meeting or just like a first date, or maybe even just by seeing them 1 time, okay? So maybe just like have some deep conversations with somebody before you make a judgment on them, because this could be a really good partnership. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So somebody new, could be a crush. 2 of air, you're kind of unsure. Right now in June, you're kind of unsure. You're like not feeling confident, or you're not feeling steady. That's the feeling I'm getting. You're not feeling very steady right now. Communion, the eagle. So the man and the eagle make contact in this card. It's like they are one, you know, becoming one. So you may be seeing things from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. You might, Aquarius, you know what? You guys do this on a regular basis. This is how you live your life. You actually see things from this higher perspective in general. So this is not unusual for you. But I do feel this sense for June at least of not feeling very steady in that right now. I love this two of air, two of swords. You know, that's a two of swords. That's the one where the woman is in the rider waite. She's tied. She's not tied. She's got the two swords and she's bound. Like her eyes are covered. This one is not like that. This is a very Aquarius feeling to me. Like where you're like, I have two birds going at once, and I'll figure out how they work out together. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting from you guys. So the communion talks about letting your spirit soar. No longer being stuck to the ground. You may even be doing some kind of traveling, air travel, or even like astral projecting. You might be doing something like that where your spirit kind of soars somehow, and you could still be in your own human body, but like you allow, it could be in dreams, it could be you just allow other things to happen to you outside of yourself, you know. It could be a bonding of a relationship. It could be like an intimate bonding between two people. Like you may have met someone who is part of your tribe. You know, there are two birds. These two cards really are talking about bird energy. You know, there are two birds in this one and a bird in here, and it's two people, two energies. You know, it's like I feel like it's a bonding of two people. It feels like I get this feeling like unsureness about this new person. This isn't a love reading necessarily, but I do get this like you're not, I feel like you're kind of like there's an uncertainty, but also like a lack of being grounded right now. Like maybe you're in a rush. Maybe you're trying to move forward quicker than you need to. So I guess it's telling me like to take your time, to allow what needs to happen in its own time. Like even take the time if you've met somebody new, or if you meet somebody new soon, take the time to get to know them. Like, don't write them off. I mean, that's how I started this reading really with you, with just like, don't write the person off right away, because it feels like it could be more than you think. This person can bring you to a whole new, different, unusual heights that you've never been to. You could be juggling between two people though. And you feel like you've got it both under control. And maybe you do. Eventually, you're going to have to make a decision, though, if you're juggling two people. Okay, let's go dive into July. Let's see what July has to bring for us, for Aquarius. All right. 3 cards for July, please. For Aquarius. Actually, let's not call it July. Let's call it Cancer season. 3 cards for Cancer season, please. I need like an additional light in here. Hang on just a second. I'm going to pause and just turn on another light. Okay, I'm back. I just needed a little more light. My eyes are, it's getting dark in the room. My eyes were hurting. All right, Aquarius for Cancer season, please. 3 cards. Oh, there's my 3. Tree, grounded. Okay, good. So I'm actually really happy to see this because I feel like there was a necessary, it was necessary for you to have that energy. Like, you know, like, I'm glad that your July is going to bring about an opportunity for you to ground yourself, to set down roots, to feel like you can sprout and grow without any without like being pushed over, like or like knocked over, or like you're strong, you're powerful. You also are in a symbiotic relationship with others. So there's going to be, throughout your whole reading, actually, it's kind of what the feeling is. These 2 entities kind of are like communing, are like talking to each other, are creating something, you know, bigger than themselves. Nourishing each other. You're being supported and you're supporting another. So you may be feeling ungrounded right now, and I feel like there's, like I said, I think there's going to be an opportunity, or maybe this is the card to tell you that this is a time to get grounded. Like, walk on the ground. That's what you do. That's how, I mean, you get grounded really easily by just taking your shoes off and going outside and walking in the dirt, walking on the ground, walking on, even if it's pavement or even if it's rock or something, that's like, it's still a conductor of this earth energy that you need to have more in your life right now. Spend time outside, go for a walk, a hike, in, you know, go into the forest, talk to a tree, you know, hug a tree, like commune with a tree in some way, grow something, grow a plant, get a plant for your home, grow a plant, plant something outside if you can, you know, if you can't do any of that, just take really deep breaths. Go to the botanical gardens, like, yeah. Okay, so lightning power, it's sharp. This is kind of almost the opposite of this. There's going to be some kind of sharpness, some kind of revelation, I feel. We're going to pull some more cards, but we're talking about you being in control. Just be careful when you're in control to see all parts. Don't be narrow-minded and focus on just one thing. Maybe it's yourself, but see all parts of things. See many sides, more than 1 or 2 or 3. You know, see all the sides. You're going to be the one who makes decisions coming up in July. You'll be making these decisions for yourself and for others potentially. And so you want to be as open as you can possibly be with that, and loving. That's why the grounding is needed, because maybe you're going to be making these decisions, or having this amount of power over some other things. And dance. I mean, this is so different. They're all very, very different. So celebration. You may actually ask someone to marry you, or might get proposed to in July, because this grounding energy with the power energy kind of makes me feel like someone's going to maybe step up, or you're going to step up and have this idea, and it's going to be really exciting and life-changing, you know, and you're going to want to dance and be celebrated by it or for it. Maybe you make a decision at work even, or through some kind of career change, or some kind of maybe invest in some money and it comes back and it's like celebratory. You want to share whatever it is that whatever power that you have right now, or going into July, whatever power you want to share it with others. You want them to see like how far you've come. Okay, we're gonna pull some more cards. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. Okay, 3 more cards. So Aquarius, you've come a long way. I can see that. There's really some necessary, there's some need right now to just ground your energy a bit. There's going to be opportunity, like I said, for you to do that in July. Okay, good. 10 of Earth, wonderful. So maybe that it has to do with work. Maybe it does have to do with money. Maybe it has to do with investing. Maybe it has to do with buying a home even. The Moon card also. It could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer involved in some of this. It could be just during these moon cycles. I mean, there's some major moon cycles going on in July. So July 2nd is an eclipse, and I think it's the 15th or 16th. Wow! Oh my God, your next couple cards are ridiculous. So, yeah. 15th or 16th is the other eclipse. So, the lunar eclipse is the 15th or 16th, so that would be more, make more sense. You've got the Tower and love, the Lovers. Okay. Like a really weird, crazy energy. And you got the Moon too. I mean, so something could be hidden. This is kind of telling me a time frame maybe, but like there's something could be hidden that comes out, you know. And okay, let's start. So grounding, your grounding energy with the 10 of Earth is beautiful, right? It's absolutely beautiful. Like, so maybe there's a windfall of money. Maybe there's money that you have made. Maybe there's money that is coming to you. Maybe it's actually an inheritance or some kind of owed money that's coming to you. Maybe you get a home, like inherited a home or something, or maybe you are just building your wealth. You're just building it, you know, you're taking your time and putting your money away or investing it in something, and it's coming back. Okay, so that's your grounded energy. That's the energy that you needed. You needed to feel more stable and rooted. Okay, so the Moon is the next part, which is really interesting. It's like the lightning, right? This spark, this powerful electric energy, and the Moon. So I don't know if something is becoming illuminated Something is coming to light, and it's a really powerful message that you receive, or it's like a really quick idea that that brings everything into light. Like the Moon card speaks of things in the shadows, like the usually emotions actually in the shadows. Something that potentially could be hidden, that's unsaid. It's the Piscean card. It's some kind, for me, it can be the Cancer card also. So maybe, maybe you gain some knowledge that brings you into power. So it talks about a love interest in here. I mean, there's the Lovers, Gemini, Tower is like Scorpio. I mean, it just, this is like the Lovers and Tower. Okay. So for some of you, you're ending a relationship and you're super freaking happy about it, okay? Like you already have another love interest in mind, and you're like, thank God it's finally over, and you're celebrating and dancing up a storm over it, okay? Someone could potentially feel that way about you. It could go either way. It could also, and I think for more of you, it's going to be this. It could also be that you could meet someone out of the blue that kind of rocks your world, and you didn't expect it, and you didn't necessarily even want it, but here it is. And we're going to pull some more cards. Oh, look at that weird changes in color there. Okay, so how interesting. What is going on, Aquarius? I'm gonna have to, like, you're gonna have to seriously send me information about what's up, because I don't know. New beginnings, the Fool card, jumping in, leap of faith. I kind of feel like that's what's going on. You guys meet somebody, maybe out at dancing, at a club, at a wedding, at like some kind of event, and it's like they knock you off your feet. Like I feel like you're like swept off your feet almost. And it's not even like what you wanted. It's not what you set out to do or anything. Like you were like, I'm concentrating on grounding myself right now, and building my money and, you know, my stability in life. And all of a sudden you get kind of rocked a little bit. That's why you need to have grounding. You need to start right now doing some major grounding work, because it's going to be a time where you're going to be kind of rocked a bit. And if you're not grounded, if you're not rooted, something could just knock you over. Patience. This is the Temperance card, I believe. Wow. And then Authority. Okay, so 3 major arcanas here. That's the Emperor. So you are jumping into something new. I'm not sure if it's having to do with work or love. But you got this. It's balanced. Wow. Major changes. Like major changes for you, Aquarius, for July. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna pull a Romance Angel card, and then I just have a Lenormand card, 3 Lenormand cards, and then we're gonna close it out. So Aquarius for Cancer season, please. You have control of the situation. I see that Power card and the, yeah. You've got some chemistry with somebody. There's a strong attraction between you and someone else. It's like a magnetic attraction. They spark something within you. That lightning is coming up for me too. Again, I feel like there's something between you and another person that's going to happen in July. I feel like there's a part of you that might even shut down because of it. Like, this is a lot, okay? These are both major arcanas as well. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana so far. Oh, 6. I mean, that's a lot. Okay, there's a lot of cards to be pulled. That's a lot of major arcana. Okay, that's big changes. Tower, Lovers, Moon, and Emperor. Those, like, there might be a point where you freak out, like where you feel like you're not in control anymore. Where you're like, why did this happen to me now? It's not what I want right now. You're going to have to just go with it because it's a beautiful thing that's happening to you. It's exactly what you brought. Listen, you brought it in. We all bring in everything that we receive. So you're bringing it in as much as the other person wants to bring it in. And if you cannot freak out, like, know that you still have the power to do whatever you want. You have the control. It's your life. You'll be fine. Roll with the chemistry. Roll with the magnetic attraction that you have going on. This doesn't have to be, like, sexual. It doesn't have to be romantic even. It could just be it's written in the stars. Okay, that's the star card. It could just be it doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be like a friend. So it could be starting over with a friend even. Like, they come back into your life and it's like this reading does really resonate with somebody coming back and wanting something new. And it's like it's like right after you have yeah, apologies. Right after you've done this work to ground yourself and to get yourself, like, in a better space. Maybe they come in after that. And that's what is so hurtful about it almost. It's like you don't feel like necessarily in control. Anchor. It's like screaming at me like you are in control of your life, okay? I don't know how many times I can say that, but like that's what it feels like you need to know. Like, don't feel like this person's going to knock you off of what you have or what you've created, because you're in control of your own life. What glitter? Oh my God, that's what it's telling me too. What glitters isn't always gold also. Like the the star card is telling me that. You know, the star card talks about, it's like the star card in the tarot, healing, you know, wishing on a star, also like starry-eyed, like seeing like, you know, you're kind of being, you have this chemistry with somebody maybe, and like, or like, you know, maybe you just miss your friend or something like that, and you like, you want to see them in a certain way, you want to see this love interest or this friend or whoever in a certain way. Maybe it's even your spouse or a family member. You want to see them in a certain way. You want them to like almost like reassure you that they're there for you. So they might be looking at you as like the one to save them. It could be something like that. Maybe that's why you're so, I'm getting this feeling like you're going to freak out, you're going to pull back, you're going to have this moment of like, I'm not sure which way to go feeling. I get that feeling, and I feel like there's some hidden motives maybe even in here as well. So I see why you would have some issue with some of it. It can really, as much as how beautiful it is and how much like magnetic attraction there is a part of it that can turn out to be not what you bargained for, I guess. I would say just roll with what makes you happy for now. Okay, so the lilies is the next thing that's like talks about calm and peace. It talks about your ancestors, your elders, wisdom. It's like being satisfied, contentment. It's also a symbol of sexuality, like nurturing your sexuality. Maybe you do hook up with this person. And then the anchor. Okay, so you don't want to be stuck. You don't want to be tied down, maybe. Maybe in the past this person has done that to you where like it's like it's stability, but I feel like for you it's more like attachment. I mean, the anchor speaks of like being secure and like the, you know, it's like the roots, it's like the grounding. But like I said, for you, I kind of feel like it feels more like being pulled down, like the fear is to be pulled back into this if it's somebody from the past, but it could be something like being like, I don't know, like maybe like with this combo, maybe like continuing old patterns maybe, and it's like you're wise enough to know better, you know. Okay, one more card, Aquarius. This is such an interesting reading. It's probably the most interesting reading I've seen. for July. Okay, Aquarius. One message for them for July, please. Oh, there we go. Wow, believe. Believe. It's the butterfly. Transformation. So we can get it. It's so pretty. I can't get it. They haven't, this, my camera hasn't been very good at auto-focusing lately. Okay. I believe that each check I write brings money back to me tenfold. Okay, it's very specific. I feel like that probably talks about your energy right here, about being grounded. I kind of get this feeling like I feel like it should be something like, I believe that I have control of my own life. That's what I feel like it should be. Okay. Okay, I think we're all done. So if you're, this is a long one. If you're interested in a private reading, the link is below. I have an Etsy store. You can reach me there. And I hope you guys have a great July. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.